Alright, 8th grade. Today we are dealing with scientific notation. You need to have your book open to page 51. 1-6. The definition for scientific notation is on page 52, and I want you guys to write that down and turn it in at the end of math today. The scientific notation is when a number is written as the product of a factor and an integer power of 10. The factor must be greater than or equal to 1 and less than 10. Basically, all you have to know is you're going to multiply these numbers by the power that you see. And then you'll be asked to do it in reverse. Basically, all you have to know is when you're dealing with the scientific notation, all you're being asked to do is show me that you know how to move around some decimal places. All right, let's go over to, I want you guys to go over to page 52 and look at number 1. Number 1 says, and it says write each number in standard form. I see 5.34, 5.34 times 10 to the 4th. Alright, all you're being asked to do is, you look at this, when you're doing a scientific notation, you are taking this, 5.34, and you're moving this decimal place over as many times as you see a power. This could be 7,000, this could be negative 20. Right now it's 4. So I'm going to reset up my problem. So I have 5.34. And if I have a positive power, which is what I have, I'm going to move that decimal place over 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And whenever you move decimal places and it's beyond your numbers, you're adding zeros. So step 1 when you're working with this is adding the places over how many spots you have. Step 2 is taking out your little squiggies and rewriting the number. So I have 5, 3, 4, 0, 0. I have 5, 3, 4, 0, 0. Step 3 is adding your commas. If you don't know, anytime you want to add commas, you start with the very end of the number, and every third space you add a comma. So I'm at the end of my number. 1, 2, 3. That's how many spaces I have to go. So, yep. So I add now my new number. So 5.34 times 10 to the 4th is 53,400. All right. But now, what if instead of a positive 4, my problem asks for a negative number, which is we see in number 2. We'll just go ahead and do number 2. So number 2 is 3.27. 3.27 times 10 to the negative 3rd. Well, step 1, rewrite your number. My number is 3.27. I'm going to rewrite that number. Now all I have to do is look at my power. My power is going to tell me how many spaces to move. Negative 3. Anytime you move negative, you go left. Anytime you move negative, you go left. Anytime you move negative, you go left. So I'm going to move my decimal place 3 places to the left. 1, 2, 3. Step 1 or step 2 is move it over. Step 3, now you have to add zeros. Whenever you're working with the negative numbers, if you have a number less than 1, you put a decimal place in front of it. Alright? So my new number is 0.00327. And that's it. If you have any troubles, come find me. Come find one of the other staff members. We can help you out. But really, scientific notation.